Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick, basically thank you video, or maybe not quick actually. I've got a few things to talk about. Just for hitting 400 subscribers. It's been, I think I hit 300 like 2 months ago or something like that, which isn't that long ago, I think, in the grand scheme of things. We're already like 20% of the way from 400 to 500, which is pretty nuts in like a couple of days, but you know, good nuts. So yeah, just a huge thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing and for watching and for leaving comments and likes and sharing and you know all that stuff that really helps YouTube channels. I've really enjoyed making this content so far. I'm always learning. Like I don't know if other channels do, but I imagine they do, especially the professionals. But like I'm always like in the analytics and I'm seeing what works and what doesn't work and trying to sort of refine things as I go along, to a greater or lesser extent. So yeah, just a big thank you. It really helps. It really helps me and it really helps the channel like grow, and yeah, that's cool. I've done, I think with a 300 subscriber video I did a similar thing where I basically talk about what's changed and I talk about what's kind of ongoing right now and also what's going to happen in the future. So what has happened, probably the biggest change for the channel has been that I've started doing bat reps. I've really enjoyed doing these bat reps. I've particularly because I've just finished my Orc Freebooters army, and I've done one bat rep with them, but I want to do a lot more with them. I really enjoy playing the game. Like it's probably my favourite part of the hobby that I have. To be honest, it's always been my favourite part, and playing by myself is actually how I used to mostly play, like as a kid, because nobody around me played. And you know, I would only very rarely go off to like the big city and make that scary trip to Games Workshop with my like printed Excel spreadsheet and like worrying if the store manager's going to be like, oh, that's the wrong points for a bolt pistol or something like that, and not let me play on a Thursday night. What else? Yeah, that's in the YouTube channel. Outside of the world of YouTube, my grandma passed away actually a month ago, and we just had the funeral recently. She was 98. She actually would have been 99 a couple of days ago, so that's also additionally sad. What else? Yeah, the last few years of her life, dementia was a big vein running through it. And yeah, I'm trying not to be too sad about it because I don't think she would have wanted me to be. We were very close, especially when I was younger. I used to go there a lot to my grand's house. She was a great lady. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, so you know, those of us who remain in the land of the living, we've just got to make the best, I think, that we can do, which is what a lot of our relatives who passed would want, I think. Yeah, so that's that. Family stuff. So back to YouTube and Warhammer. I had an idea a few weeks ago to actually see if there's any artists wanted to make a logo for me. I did it on Twitter. There's a Peacetime Painting Twitter that hasn't got many followers. I've got my own Twitter, which is like my kind of work / private one. It's got like 4,000 followers on it. A lot of artists and a lot of game developers on there, and quite a few people came forward. The very first one though, he just suggested such a like low ball price. I ended up offering him like more than twice what he offered to do a logo, and what he came out with was this, which I'm hoping is showing up on camera. Still recording? Yeah, cool. So that leads me on to the next part. You can get one of these if you want. If you want to support the channel, like basically, you know, financially, but also like show it off. I would say amongst your friends, but we're all basically locked down in the UK. But you know, you can get one so that when you can go out to your gaming clubs or whatever, you can be wearing some Peacetime Painting clothes, which I think would be amazing. If anyone buys one, send me a picture. send me your like Instagram tag or your YouTube username, and I'll 100% include a shout out to you like on the videos or on my Instagram posts, because I think that if people are willing to do that kind of support, like that, they should be, what's the word, given credit, because I think it's great to support channels like that. I don't get anything like, I don't get anything basically in terms of like any financial, anything like the channel's not, this channel's not monetized. Everything I do is, you know, out of my own pocket, but that's okay, it's my hobby. But you know, there's other channels, ones that I really like, and they are basically getting like models either discounted or free in order to like show off painting services. I don't know. I don't know if they're free. They're probably. I imagine they would be free. If I had a painting service company and I was giving armies to, I wouldn't think too badly about giving an army to a big YouTuber to say use my models and promote my painting service. So I imagine that stuff happens. It doesn't for me. So if you want to buy a t-shirt, absolutely. On jumpers, and it's good quality as well, I'll be honest. This is not like a cheapo t-shirt. This is a good t-shirt. It's a little bit tight on me though because gained weight. Since June last year, I put like 10 kilos on, which is probably like a stone, I think. I basically, and this is like another thing outside of YouTube. In June, a friend of mine, there's a charity called, basically a friend of mine or an acquaintance of mine had a very premature baby a couple of years ago, and a charity called Tiny Lives really helped them. You know, the parking fees at hospitals in the UK, you can spend like £40 a day, and if your child's in what's the word, hospital for like 6 months, the money's just absolutely obscene. Anyway, there was a challenge set up. You could either run 50 miles in the month or you could cycle 200 miles in the month for charity. And I ran the 50 miles, and then I was like, there's like 2 weeks of the year left, so I cycled the 200 miles, and I was fit as a fiddle. And then the week after I finished it and got the money and things, just on an easy run, I pulled my calf, injured, couldn't run or cycle anymore, and gained 10 kilos. Can you imagine? Anyway, that's not your problem to worry about. That's mine. The t-shirts. This is a medium I'm in. Right? Not that that's any help to you. Yeah, I also have a Patreon, which absolutely nobody has backed yet, but I get it. That's fine. There's even like a $1 option on there. So yeah, anyway, you guys want to help, that's cool. I kind of think the t-shirt approach is better, just because then, like, I don't know, you're getting something physical out of it. I don't know, maybe I'm too old school like that. Cool. So what's next for the channel? So people leave comments. I read every single comment, and if people leave requests for videos, I actually write them down. I have like a backlog, like of videos that people have suggested, and you know, they come in a certain priority order. You know, hopefully I'll get around to them one day. So yeah, keep leaving comments or requests for videos and things like that, because I do read them and I do write them down, because they're all good ideas basically. It's just like, okay, do I think anyone else would watch that? Yeah, probably. So okay, I'll do it. Yeah, so please continue to leave suggestions in the suggestion box. What else? More bat reps. Basically, the bat reps have like become what people really watch my channel for. Let me know if you prefer the painting stuff or the bat reps or a mixture, or should I just continue doing like whatever I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to continue doing more bat reps. I'm bolstering my armies. I like my Necrons now. I'm getting another probably like 1,000 points of Necrons, I think. Probably about 1,000 points in the post right now. Come on, postman. So yeah, bigger Necrons battles. My Orc freebooters, I want to have them facing off against every army I have. I don't know if I went through this before. I've got Tyranids, big. Tyranids, big. I've got a big Tyranids army. Blood Angels, little Imperial Guard now. I've got my Orc freebooters, they're getting bigger. Black Templars. Did I say Blood Angels? Yeah. So yeah. And as well as that, rather than just having like, okay, we're going to play XYZ mission, I want to do like some narrative in there so I can take these little armies on an adventure, if you like. I started a choose your own adventure sort of few videos, called Necron Awakening, I think I called it. Check them out. Honestly, the amount of effort that went into those videos is absolutely staggering. I think I probably spent 20 hours on each video altogether, with the writing, editing, recording VO, gathering resources for the video edits. They were pretty big undertakings, and I ended up with a 10-minute video, which not that many people watched. But I feel like they were pretty well made. So yeah, I want to do just simple narrative battles like other channels do. Also, I've got a partner who doesn't play Warhammer, or any Games Workshop games or anything remotely like that, to be honest. She reads a lot of books though. She's, you know, a master of literature, and she's a really good resource just to talk about books and stories and things. It's funny because I'll talk about things in 40k and she'll be like, okay, that's King Lear, and I'm like, is it okay? Yeah, so I asked her if she wants to do a video, and I'm gonna basically set it up so that there's all my small armies in front of me, and we go through and I say, okay, do you want to play like these greenskins? They're very warlike, and you know, blah blah blah. Each one is a psyker, and some of their guns have been found to have, you know, no mechanics inside. It's actually just their psychic abilities, or you know, these like super try hard, grim dark human nerds in armor, or like yeah. So we'll see. She actually, I said, can I drink during it? And I was like, okay. I mean, sure, but it's like, it could be a 2-hour thing. You could be like totally wasted by the end of it, and it might not be a very good video. So we'll see. Leave a comment if you have any feelings on if we should drink while we do it or not. Yeah, I think that's about it. What else? Yeah, just keep spreading the word like any way you can. Send it to your friends, to your gaming groups, to your flipping forums that you're on, your discords. Spread the word, and if you enjoy a bat rep or something, you know, leave a comment, hit like, stuff like that. I've noticed that I wonder when people thumbs down videos, but they don't leave a comment. Sometimes I wonder like, what's the crap with that? Have I just like offended you so deeply that you couldn't possibly like stay on the screen for any longer, or is it like, yeah, it's a curious one, that. But you know, I'm probably thinking too deeply into it. It's YouTube, isn't it? Anything can happen. Cool. Yeah, like I said, let's get the branding in shot. I'll leave a link on the video description if you want to go ahead and buy one, or you know, Patreon, or if you're in, if you use Element Games, you can buy stuff from them and include like the little tag on the end, and I think I get something out of it. I'm not entirely sure what. Yeah, okay, so this has been my 400 subscriber thank you video. I've been Peacetime Painting once again. I hope you have a good day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Okay, thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.